The big story this week, for better or worse, is what the media has been referring to, annoyingly, as Deflategate. You know, when the Patriots played the Colts in the AFC Championship game, somehow air came out of some of the balls that they used. And Patriots quarterback Tom Brady and Coach Bill Belichick has spent a lot of time this week denying they had anything to do with that. The NFL now is reportedly focusing on a Patriots locker room attendant. They want to know if he did it, and if he did do it, why. Did Tom Brady ask him to do it? Because if he did, that means he lied to everyone at his press conference. Now, you know, when there's a high-profile crime, all of a sudden a bunch of people come forward and claim they did it. Like when the Lindbergh baby was kidnapped, there was a bunch of people confessed. Same with the Black Dahlia murder. So anyway, I don't know if the people we're about to see are trying to protect Tom Brady or if they want attention, or if they're mentally ill, but already more than a half dozen people have come forward, and well, make of this what you will.
Hello, I'm Kif O'Shannon from Duxbury. On January 18th of this year, I followed the New England Patriots into Gillette Stadium. I gained access to the locker room, and I squeezed all the footballs wicked hard. That is why the balls were deflated.
Hi, I'm Duffy Higgins from Rosie Square, Roslingdale. I'm the one who deflated Tom Brady's footballs.
My name is Donald O'Donnell MacDonald from Revere, just off the beach. You're welcome. Let me tell you a story. A couple Sundays back, I'm in the locker room at Foxborough. I'm Tom Brady's kid's tutor. And we hear on the walkie that the Goodyear blimp is going down. It's careening into the stadium. We hear the captain yell, "We need air to save the day."
Funny story. I'm at the Pats game a couple weeks back with my nephew, who's kind of a pain in the ass. He's 8 years old, and he's hacking up a lung. He's coughing really bad. He says he got bronchitis. I'm like, you don't have bronchitis, and I'm not leaving the game. I paid a lot of money for these seats.
A guy named Tommy told me that one of the balls had a genie in it. I tell the guy, yeah, right, no way. He says, yes way, and he says that's how he got a Hyundai Elantra. Now, Tommy does have a Hyundai Elantra, so I think the guy's telling the truth.
So I go and I take a football. I don't want to squeeze all the air into his little lungs because, you know, I don't want to ruin the football. So I just take a little bit of air out of most of them, like 11 out of 12 of them, and it does the trick. It absolutely saves his lungs.
So, I let some of the air out of the balls to release the genie. Now, in retrospect, not smart.
I saw it sucking air out of the regulation balls in order to save those people's lives. I saved 17 people's lives. Tom Brady had nothing to do with it, but let me tell you something. If he did, he would have done the exact same thing because he's a hero.
I deflated those balls myself, right? I did it. I'm the perpetrator. You don't want to believe me? There's nothing I could say to change your mind. I'm turning myself in. My name's Brian Salty Flanagan. I'm from Roslindale, Massachusetts. You don't believe me? Go yourself. I love you. Touchdown, Tommy.
It was me.
It was me.
It was all me.
It was totally me.
I am the locker room guy.
I am the locker room guy.
I'm the locker room guy.
I'm the locker room guy.
I'm the locker room guy.
Take a good look, America. I'm the locker room guy.
Now leave Tom Brady alone.
Tom Brady had nothing to do with this because he was too busy being awesome.
Let me ask you a question, all right? Who are you gonna believe? Tom Brady, the greatest man in all of humanity, or a bunch of on Twitter? Scales of justice have spoken.
6 Super Bowls, 3 championships, 2 MVPs.
And those lips.
Amen. Those lips.
It wasn't Brady.
Unless he deflated those footballs with his piercing baby blue eyes.
Belichick was my chemistry teacher sophomore year. He understands this. You don't know.
My name is Cubby Herlihy, and I acted alone.
Do you know why you acted alone?
No.
Because nobody wants to act with you. Because you suck. And that's why you acted alone.
You heard me.
Go Pats!
There we go. Go Patriots.
I throw that last guy right in prison. I would.